How does a crawfish or shrimp etouffee sound? What about a piping hot cup of gumbo? Or a catfish platter with soft-shell crawfish, catfish, livers, and pickles? And that's just for starters. What about entrees? If this is getting your mouth watering, then you need to come to the Praline Connection. Our down-home Cajun Creole-style restaurant has been providing soul food at affordable prices for over 20 years. And our pralines are delicious. We're a restaurant, a gift shop, and a candy shop, all in one. Bring your friends and enjoy an amazing meal today. Come see us at 542 Finchman Street in New Orleans, or check us out online at www.pralinconnection.com. And be sure to like us on Facebook. You can also give us a call at 504-943-3934.
What's up, New Orleans? Listen, this your man Fred, host of your #1 sports talk show down here in New Orleans. Yeah, I said it. FanView, where real fans talk about real sports. Join me, Bank Ball Recite, your people's man B, and Madman the Big Fan, as we talk about all the latest sports topics going down here around the country. Again, FanView, where real fans talk about real sports. Yes, indeed. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Y'all know what that means. Y'all know what that means.
Another beautiful Thursday, folks.
FanView Thursday, real fans talk sports, only on New Orleans Talk Network. I'm your boy Fred.
You know what I'm saying? This is big homie here.
Again, we're 2 and 2 co-hosts of FanView, where real fans talk sports, and I got my man G Sports in the building.
You know, you see how he slide on in there.
Slide up and on in here. Come slide on up in here. There it is. And the people person be here. He will be here also. He be stopping in sometime shortly also. Again, we got another epic jam-packed free show for you guys. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to check us out. If you want to see the live stream of this show and any of our shows that we have right now, go to www.neworleanstalknetwork.com. You'll be able to see the live stream there completely on NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Don't forget to give us a call for tonight's show, 504-341-8255. But before we get started, we always like to introduce bringing our show. Be home with him. You want to give a shout out to the military?
Give a shout out to the armed forces, man. You know, our Air Force, our Navy, our Army, the Marines, the Coast Guard, you know, our local law enforcement, you know, give a shout out to y'all, you know, the firefighters, you know, pretty much everybody that helps keeps America, and keeps us safe to allow us to give a show to you today, you know, on this platform. So, you know, just want to thank y'all very much from the bottom of our heart to show our appreciation. You know, and without further ado, we're going to get to the show. And, you know, the first topic, we're going to have to talk about the 45th.
The 45th.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all don't know who the 45th is?
You know what I'm saying?
It's the president.
Y'all boy.
The United States. You know, we're going to have a little Saints talk. We're also getting to the Pelicans. There being a few games out from that playoff. We get into that tonight. We've been getting over these Pelicans. Now it's time to bring them up. It's time to bring them up. And in the last part of this show, we probably get into, you know, we still got March Madness. We're going to talk about this Sweet 16. We know everybody brackets, you know, a little shot, but that don't mean we still don't have that conversation going. So to get ready to start this show, we have some video of Mr. Donald Trump. He decided this, I think a couple of days ago, I think it was yesterday, that he had something to say about free agent Colin Kaepernick. And I got Bank Boy here in the background. He's gonna go ahead and get that video pulled up for you guys. So we're gonna put it up for you guys, and here it is.
Donald Trump, do you believe that? I just saw that. San Francisco quarterback. I'm sure nobody ever heard of him. I'm just reporting the news. There was an article today. I love to report the news, and then they said I made a mistake, right? I said, no, the people reporting the news made a mistake if it's wrong. But there was an article today, it was reported, that NFL owners don't want to pick him up because they don't want to get a nasty tweet from Donald Trump. Do you believe that? I just saw that.
And for more people who behind the scenes who have not seen that interview, basically what Donald Trump is basically saying is that every owner is afraid to sign Colin Kaepernick because they're afraid of getting a bad tweet from Donald Trump.
Bad tweet.
So, for further ado, for any people who's watching that video, what Donald Trump is really trying to illustrate to everybody is basically every NFL team owner, he's reporting an article out there that Colin Kaepernick has not been signed by any NFL team so far yet. And he's basically on air basically saying, he's reporting an article basically saying that, guess what? They're afraid that anybody's afraid to sign this dude because they're afraid of getting a tweet from Donald Trump. No, a bad tweet. And the part that bothered me about the video more than anything was they got conservative people in the background clapping.
Yeah.
Like
you happy that an able-bodied man can't get a job. You happy about that.
You happy that the man took a stand and a protest, for what he thought he was going on injustice.
Right.
And he went out there and thought he did was right. And for people who don't know, this man just got some kind of deal where they're sending over 60 pounds of food over to Turkey.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I know he donated like $2 million
of his
own money.
Of his own money to like some kind of what's the name of the charity?
It was like the urban development something.
Yeah, something to that nature.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a charity, and you go out here and you're saying, guess what? This man does all this work, and Donald Trump is out there and basically saying, guess what? Everyone's clapping and celebrating that Donald. First and foremost, let's get something very clear. What is your beef with? Why are you even talking about Colin Kaepernick? You got other problems. You got other issues.
You got a whole country.
You got a whole country to run, and you sitting there run by one Colin Kaepernick. Two, the people in the background sitting here clapping for you. This is a young man who actually donated his own money to different organizations, to charities, and he's doing other things outside of this. So that really bothers me.
I mean, I think Donald Trump, when he be doing a lot of these and having these antics, I think he's just doing it all for show, man, for publicity, man. He just want to always be in the news.
But you the president. You gonna be in the news.
Right. I honestly think he didn't mean to win the election.
No.
I think this was just like a big joke to him, and he really won. You know what I'm saying? And now he like this, man. I'm gonna just play the game. I'm gonna just play this game while I'm in office, and
as long as I can,
and see how it go. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think about the whole thing. And Kaepernick, this ain't gonna stop Kaepernick from getting a job. Kaepernick can get a damn job because he can't read a goddamn defense. I mean, let's be real about this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he could run and things like that, and he got a little arm, but he can't read a defense, and he's a very inaccurate quarterback. That's the real reason why he really struggling to get a job right now.
Was he that inaccurate when he was playing with Harbaugh?
Yeah, I mean,
he was running the ball. Everybody was so afraid of that zone read, and when he was hitting it with putting it in a Frank Gold chest and pulling it out. Right. I mean, I could make a throw a Crabtree over the middle of the field wide open.
Or Vernon Davis,
you know what I'm saying?
But let's look at the whole dynamic of that team when Kaepernick was there. At that time, you probably had the best offensive line.
Right.
The nastiest
Anthony Davis on the right side. Joe Staley on the left side. Yeah, you had some players.
You had a two-headed monster. No matter if it was Carlos Hyde, who you drafted later. Mm-hmm. You always had you even had Reggie Bush looking good for the time being. But Frank Gore was the bell cow.
Right.
And you ran a play action, control the ball offense with a dominant defense on the other side. That's what because let's look at the facts, folks. He couldn't beat out Alex Smith. Okay. Alex Smith got hurt. He got in, and they scored 10 more points a game than what Alex Smith was. That's the only reason why he stayed in. Then when Harbaugh left, you couldn't beat out Blaine Gabbert, who's a bust. You couldn't beat him out, and the only reason why, because y'all just wasn't winning no game. Because now it's not Kaepernick's fault that whole defense is gone. The only person that's left on that team from when Harbaugh was there was Kaepernick at the time and NaVorro Bowman. That's it. So you're talking about a team that went to the Super Bowl being blown up with injuries, people like the Pat Willis retirement, Justin Smith was up there in age. I can't think of the rookie linebacker that came in, blew it up. It was like, and
I think one of the guys retired.
Right after that,
I think my personal opinion, I think Kaepernick is limited as a quarterback, and one of the things that makes Jim Harbaugh so good of a coach is he knew what Kaepernick did well, and he highlighted that and utilized that, man. And a lot of these coaches, they try to come in and implement their system that don't fit your personnel.
Right.
Harbaugh did a good job. Look, I know you can't read defense.
Right.
I know that. So we gonna run this wrong. We gonna run this zone read.
Right.
We gonna get you out the pocket through bootlegs.
Right.
And run a lot of RPO. You know what I'm saying? And make it to where you gonna make one or two progressions, and then if it ain't open, you gonna improvise. And they had a good running game, and they had one of the best defenses in the league. So all that contributed to it. With that being said, I think Kaepernick is a backup quarterback at best. And people need to stop trying to make this about he's not getting a job because he didn't stand for the national anthem. That's not why. He's an average quarterback. And even when he was having that success, I was like, bro, why everybody jumping? Just like Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Dak Prescott is in a fire situation right now. The best offensive line in the league. You got that hound, that boy toting that pill back there. You know what I'm saying? You got one of the best receivers in the league. You got a tight end who slows molasses but get open every damn time.
Yep.
You got you running a ball control offense where y'all running the ball, so your defense not really being on the field that much.
Right.
So Dak Prescott's in a perfect situation, and that's what I think happened with Kaepernick. And a lot of these quarterbacks that come into the league, man, is all about situation. I always say this. Derek Carr and Ben Roethlisberger came out. If they switch positions, if Roethlisberger go to the Texans and Derek Carr go to the Steelers, we don't even know who Ben Roethlisberger is.
Yeah, Derek Carr took so many sacks. He took the league history sack.
Right.
The ball
bad.
was good,
right.
but you talking about in the span of 2 seasons, you got sacked 72 times. That's bad.
On an expansion team. But here's my thing. This is my thing. You trying to tell me that Colin Kaepernick is not better than 64 quarterbacks? You trying to tell me that a team cannot sign this guy as a backup?
Well,
they got some bad backups out there.
Bad.
Mark Sanchez keep getting a
Bad.
job.
Bad.
I don't know how. He always find a way every season to get a job.
Right.
You trying to tell me Colin Kaepernick can't outbeat Mark Sanchez?
Let me explain something. Like I had this conversation. I had this conversation
Derek Anderson?
with Bank Boy off air right before the show, and this is one thing about professional sports that anybody will tell you. If you got talent and you can produce, you will be in the league. No matter how troubled your history is.
Right.
For prime example, all right, let's look at it like this. Alden Smith.
Right.
Horrible track record.
Right.
But every time this boy get a chance, he produces.
Right.
The numbers is out there, so he will keep getting the job.
Right.
Now, you flip the script. Greg Hardy produced before he got in trouble.
Right.
Got in trouble when he got his second chance, couldn't get a job.
Right.
That's the reason why. Everybody look at the Ray Rice situation and like, well, he hit his wife. That's and the NFL want to save face with the women. That's not the issue. You got to look at the season before that. He was losing character just for a set toward the end of the season because they say he could not hit the hole like he
But
wanted.
still, there's no reason in the world. You tell me out of 32 teams, Ray Rice can't get a job. I'm sorry. Tim Hightower came and got a job.
You're right, but
Tim Hightower was not better than Ray Rice at that time.
At the time he was, but then you look at it like this. The league has changed so much, and Ray Rice was in that zone running. He was a straight head. That's why I think it's so hard for AP to get a job. But then you look at another situation like this. Even Chad Johnson and Terrell Owens, as productive as they were, when they got in trouble, when T.O. got in trouble at Cincinnati, they was like, you know what? You're on the wrong side of 30. We can find somebody.
Right.
We can get we get 2 young guys in to put up your number, not the headache. And then Chad Johnson, when he went to the Patriots, that's the ultimate, this your last chance team. And
So
you get in
everybody's
trouble.
getting second chances right now except Colin Kaepernick, which is astonishing to me. We talking about the guys who has about 3 years of starting quarterback, experience.
But
All of it wasn't great.
But he never beat out the troop. He never just beat out somebody.
That's true. He hasn't beat out Alex Smith. He got that job due to injury, and he didn't beat out Blaine Gabbert. But you can't take away the starts. You can't take the fact that the 49ers went to a Super Bowl with him as the quarterback. And you trying to tell me, if this guy does not kneel all last season, when the 49ers release him, he has a job today.
I don't think that.
He has a job. Somebody takes that change.
This is the reason why. Because if I'm a GM, I'm looking at it and say, well, if I don't have the things that Harbaugh had, you're not going to be successful. And it's proven. You had 3 coaches to prove what you could do. Mm-hmm. The greats go through, the good quality ones can go through a different coach. And the first year, you're going to struggle. The second year, you're supposed to put up some numbers. He had 3 different opportunities. His best year was with Harbaugh. And then guess what? When that defense got beat up Harbaugh last year, he was horrible. He was horrible, and that's when Seattle took off.
You gotta blame the front office if him and Harbaugh couldn't get along.
You don't let a coach like that go.
Right, and y'all couldn't put y'all differences aside to keep Harbaugh in town. You might be still relevant in the NFC, and Harbaugh might still be in the Bay Area. But with all that being said, and when I'm about to bring this up, and I hate to pull a race card right now because I try to stay away from that area.
Right. It's easy to go to.
Right. It's easy to go to. But it just seems so funny to me that Johnny Manziel has all these issues back to back, going all the way back to his last year at A&M, and Sean Payton has reached out to this man's agent to try to get him signed. But Kaepernick can't find a job as a backup. But Johnny Manziel he's not, his agent's not reaching out to him. He's reaching out to the agent. And I'm willing to bet they're gonna sign him within the next couple of days.
I look at it like this. Cap
talk about that in a few.
Cap has
crazy.
Cap will have to go underneath the veteran tier quarterback contract. So you talking about $2-3 million a year type deal for him.
And that's fine.
You look at somebody
out there, but he can play.
You look at somebody like Manziel. He's still in that rookie tier. So you get somebody like him, $500,000. It don't work out. It's a high risk, high reward situation.
I actually think we should sign him.
It don't. Me too. You know what I'm saying? It don't work out.
I mean, it ain't gonna hurt us, nothing.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what. Look, Kaepernick will get a job because let me tell you what the 45th did. Everybody knows that he rubs elbows with at least 20 of the NFL owners. That's his circle.
The owners are conservative. They're conservative owners.
That's it. Now, what he's opened up the door for by opening his mouth, he opened up a lawsuit case for them. Because all Kaepernick got to do, and all you got to do is prove reason without. Say, look, man, I don't fit in these 10 guys' system. But I can fit in half of these 20 systems. Right. But they are known acquaintances with Donald Trump. And Donald Trump has an issue with the stance I took. And they're backing his guy because they contributed to his.
They're scared of signing. They're scared of the publicity.
But see, this is the thing, though.
I understand he bad.
You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing.
That's proof that he bad.
So what,
he could be my backup in the deal.
But what does the NFL as a whole hate more than
they hate to be wrong.
They hate bad publicity. And you talking about now you giving this guy all the power he needs to take a lawsuit, and he will win. He will win his lawsuit.
They don't want their training camp like a circus and all of this and all this.
So what's going to happen is he's going to. I look at it as he's going to be one of the first guys signed. If he doesn't get signed in the next week or two, he'll be the first quarterback signed before the draft.
But here's my thing.
After the draft.
You don't hear about visits. You don't hear about nothing. Like you don't.
But I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
It's two sides of that coin too. Your agent also got to get busy too. I bet you if he had Drew Rosenhaus as an agent, he's somewhere.
Man, Matt Barkley got signed, man.
But this the thing though. I think it's about 3 to 4 franchises out there that don't care about the publicity, don't care about Donald Trump. They gonna do what they do, and that's the Redskins with Dan Snyder.
Right.
But hell, they ain't got a front office, so
I'm just saying Dan Snyder, he'll sign whoever. He don't care.
He don't care.
Jerry Jones.
Captain not a convict, so that don't fit his MO. You gotta be a
I'm just saying
Jones.
like he don't care.
He don't care.
Jerry Jones, he'll sign you. The Patriots. they'll sign you. They don't care what you done been through. The Raiders, they will sign you. They don't care what you've been through. So those 3 franchises, I think, would give Kaepernick a good shot to be a backup quarterback.
Yeah, and honestly, you said
and there's probably another team that
you brought up a team that I honestly was thinking of.
I think the Eagles are a good fit. I think the Eagles could be a good fit.
I don't think the Eagles would be a good
backup.
fit. I honestly think the Raiders would be a fit.
Raiders would be a fit.
And the reason why it'd be a perfect, you got a nice young dominant defense. You got
a good offensive line.
You got a good offensive line, and you got 2 playmakers out there, and you just got a tight end.
And I would love to see Marshawn Lynch come out of retirement, come play with the people. You know, they just lost Latavius Murray to Minnesota. So if they get Marshawn Lynch.
But see, the thing is,
that's a lot.
One thing
going on between him and Seattle.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the thing is, he would have to sign back, and Seattle would either have to release him or trade him.
Well, I know we got some fan mail. My man Q Young said the Eagles will be, Eagles. Jerry Brock said Cap's sad though.
He is.
I agree with him.
We bad. We acknowledge the bad.
Barrett Barnett said, "Dude is a read option quarterback." I agree. He's a read option quarterback. Him and RG3 are probably similar guys.
Well, we know who will probably be and
Carolina.
Carolina and Seattle is the only 2 teams that still running read option. Carolina and Seattle. So you talking about
especially with because they talking about Cam Newton gonna be back. We're gonna be back for the training camp.
Hey,
there's no way he's gonna be. Look, we talking about a rotator cuff.
He just had surgery. Well, he still haven't had surgery.
They say he's gonna be back for training camp. I don't see it happening. I think he's gonna be out at least a month. A month of the regular season.
I see him coming back week 4.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like he gonna be out at least a month of the regular season. So. Man, bring Kaepernick. That'd be a good move to bring Kaepernick in and let him play that little month of the season. And you never know, he might play good and earn himself a contract. Or another team might look at that and be like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all got Cam,
right?" I mean, I look at it this way: guys like, to me, if Colin Kaepernick can't get a job, to me, Sam Bradford somehow, keep getting an opportunity. Mm-hmm. There's been several guys over and over that keep getting opportunities. I don't think Sam Bradford's all that good. But somehow I keep getting a job. You got guys who I think are just Brian Hoyer gets jobs. You got down a list of guys. Ryan Fitzpatrick gets a job every year. You trying to tell me Colin Kaepernick can't get a job?
I would take Bradford out of that group for the simple reason why Bradford got this up here too. You got to think before he got hurt his rookie year, he was putting up amazing numbers. Right. Every year with the Rams, he was putting up amazing numbers. He just couldn't stay healthy. And
ACL bound.
You got to think about it. When he went to the Vikings, he took he turned a good situation.
Gets a job every year. See what I'm
But
saying?
these guys actually come in and put in work.
Right.
And they have the mental aptitude for the system that they go in.
Right.
Kaepernick, you still
think he playing in Nevada.
The problem is in pro sports, you don't want to get the guy with that label. You don't want to be the deep threat guy. You don't want to be just the pass rusher guy. You gotta be the guy that comes in. I could do it all. And at quarterback, you really gotta be the guy. You can't just be the scrambler. You gotta be the guy that could. I can read defense first, get my offense into the right system, into the right play, and if something break down, then scramble. Because, let's face the facts, guys. Cam Newton is really not good.
Hold on, what do you mean?
What do you mean? Hold on now.
I'm glad.
We talking about a league MVP.
1 year. How many years Cam in the league?
Now 7.
What you mean? Hold on. What you mean he not good?
How many winning seasons has he had? He's been in the league 7 years. How many
he's won the NFC South 3 years straight, so that's 3 winning seasons.
We need Henry profile on.
That's it.
Public.
It's on public. I'm on public, baby.
No, it's not on public, man. I'm looking at it.
I'm on public.
No, man, look, man.
I don't even know.
It's not public. Public is going to have a globe.
Well, I don't know how you not.
You gotta be public, man.
So, hey, look,
my people can't see nothing right now. Getting text messages.
But look, you showed me how to globalize it when we come off a break.
Okay.
But this is not, don't get me wrong. I think this is my view, and it's always been my view of Cam. It's not just because he's a NFC opponent. he's the best athlete at his position. But if I tell you, if I take the read option offense out of there and say, look, we're going 4 wide, make the reads, make the passes, he's not putting up stellar numbers.
Man, look.
I mean, but so everybody got that. That's just my honest opinion. Because I mean, because I look at teams like the Saints always have a sorry offensive line. Has that sorry offensive line.
The offensive line was very much improved last year, though.
Yeah, right. Towards the end, and that's crazy with your best offensive lineman out. But I look at
as long as we get rid of Lolito, I think we good.
I look at somebody like Phillip Rivers, who's support staff, his best people has all been ripped from him. Offensive line's not that good, and he still puts up down enough. And he's been through multiple coaches and OCs where the system changed, and he's still putting up numbers. I don't think if you take that read option aspect away from Cam and say, look, you gotta sit in the pocket and make the read. I don't see him doing it.
Man, listen. I've watched Cam, and look, let me tell you something. I'll be the first to tell you, I don't really care for Cam. I don't know, but I gotta keep it all the way a band when I say his arm strength, phenomenal.
Yeah, like Cap,
he
Cap.
He can throw the ball.
He goes a little bit too high at times.
And I think he can be a little more accurate, but I think he's accurate enough. I think with last year, especially last year, his offensive line was terrible. It was terrible. And one thing we got to realize is that they didn't have a running game last year either. They didn't have a running game last year either.
You going through running backs on the street.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling y'all, it's a good chance they're gonna pick Leonard Fournette with that 7th spot.
He ain't getting there.
He gonna get there.
He ain't getting there.
I'm telling you, who gonna pick him?
We'll get
Jackson.
All right, we'll get there. We'll get there. But what I'm saying is, I watch Cam. I like, be honest with you, I think Cam don't run enough. I've seen Cam sit in the pocket and stand tall
and take some hits
and still deliver the throw accurately down the field. He does a good job. He's done a better job of that since his rookie year. And let's be honest with you, man. He hasn't had any big time weapons like that since he's been in the league. I mean, like Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen's a pretty good receiver. I think Kelvin Benjamin is a solid receiver. I don't think he's a Pro Bowl type receiver, but he's a matchup problem, I guess.
Yeah, Steve Smith.
Yeah, Steve Smith. But at the end of the day, it's not like he just got weapons galore over there. No. And let's think about the type of offense they're running.
That's why I said but it is one of those. It's one of those flip the coin situations. We don't know what you got until because you never seen it. Right. That's why I say I don't. That's why I say me personally. Now I could be totally wrong. Now and I'm man enough to admit, like if I see another OC go over there and they take the read option aspect of, I'll be the first to tell you, look, I was wrong. But for what I seen. I can't justify that he's that guy.
Well, let's just say this: would Kaepernick be a good backup?
For them, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. That's another team that could take that opportunity, but probably when he's conservative owners.
But let's look at it. That's not a conservative. That's not a conservative. That's one of you got the owner of the Panthers is one of the elbow rubbers. So
well, what I'm saying. Well, listen, guys, we gotta take our first break. When we get back from our next break, we're gonna kind of switch topics. We gotta get into since we're on football. We gotta get to these Saints now. They made some moves.
Who that?
They made some moves.
Let's get it.
And we gotta get into this talk about the Saints. Listen, this is FanView with real fans talk sports on the New Orleans Talk Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you in public, man.
I don't know, man. Look.
All right, man, I'm looking at it, man.
Turn down for what? Yeah.
How does a crawfish or shrimp etouffee sound? What about a piping hot cup of gumbo? Or a catfish platter with soft shell crawfish, catfish, livers, and pickles? And that's just and a candy shop, all in one. Bring your friends and enjoy an amazing meal today. Come see us at 542 Finchman Street in New Orleans, or check us out online at www.pralingconnection.com. And be sure to like us on Facebook. You can also give us a call at 504-943-3934.
Are you looking for a hall to live stream your next event? Give us a call here at Bethesda Community Event Center, the only place on a golf course that can host and broadcast live your wedding reception, your baby shower, business seminar, and any other special event. Give us a call at 504-708-9454 for more details.
Y'all know me, this is the people person here.
Big homie head.
It's your boy Fred.
This man, big fan.
Right. Listen, we're your host of the New Orleans Talk Network's FanView. Real fans talk, real sports. Check us out every Thursday night, 6 p.m.
Hi, this is Jill Samuels with Faith That Works. Join us every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time and 12 noon on New Orleans Talk Network as we change the lives of people with the Word of God by equipping the body of Christ to evangelize the world while reconciling people back to God. Let us continue to carry the water to the desert because Jesus is the living water.
Stop this hauling water to the sea.
Now New Orleans has a choice. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app for your mobile device or listen at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
San Francisco quarterback. I'm sure nobody ever heard of him. I'm just reporting the news. There was an article today. I love to report the news, and then they said I made a mistake, right? I said, no, the people reporting the news made a mistake if it's wrong. But there was an article today, it was reported, that NFL owners don't want to pick him up because they don't want to get a nasty tweet from Donald Trump. Do you believe that? I just saw that.
Okay. Now, what he's talking about, Bleacher Report did a story saying that 70%, one executive said that 70% of NFL executives hate Colin Kaepernick because he chose to take a knee last year during the playing of the national anthem. Now, Kaepernick announced that in the next upcoming season he will no longer take a knee. He said because his point, speaking out against social injustice, the point was received. Now, also, Donald Trump had the audacity to say, oh, no one heard of him. So why were they booing? Which means they've heard of him. Two, who had the highest selling jersey in the NFL last year? Kaepernick. Sounds like somebody heard of Colin Kaepernick. But the reality is this here. The NFL is shameful. What the NFL actually is saying is, oh, how dare you, black man, decide to take a stand on an issue. Now, if you have beat your woman, oh, we'll sign you in a minute. If you've done cocaine, we'll sign you in a minute. If you were alcoholic or a drunk and you ran over somebody, no problem. We'll excuse that. We'll sign you in a minute. But because you dare to actually exercise the First Amendment, oh, we're going to penalize you. And also, those 70% of NFL execs who will not sign Colin Kaepernick, how many of them has said a word about police brutality? How many of them have said a word when it comes to our prison industrial complex? How many of them have done what Colin Kaepernick has done and that has given $1 million to various organizations who are out here fighting for those social justice? How many of these same NFL owners and executives have raised money trying to deal with the famine in Somalia? Today, I want to have Colin Kaepernick on the show. But Colin Kaepernick is traveling today. You know why? Because he convinced Turkish Airlines to be able to get one of their planes to deliver tons of food to Somalia. He's actually going to be in Somalia. Please show me how many of these owners and these executives are actually doing that, and they're all billionaires. The reality is this here. The NFL is very much run by conservative owners. And they're simply saying is, oh, no. We are not going to allow this black man to do what he did. Oh, no, we're going to punish him as a result. Now, no one has to sign any player. That's a privilege. It's not a right. But are you trying to tell me this here? That out of 64 NFL quarterbacks, you trying to convince me that Colin Kaepernick isn't one of those 64? When you got some straight up bums, and I'll say it, my Houston Texans, our owner, Bob McNair, very conservative. We've sucked at quarterback for the last several years. Are you trying to tell me he can't play for some of these teams? Really? Donald Trump, why don't you focus on running the White House as opposed to trying to comment on what's happening in the NFL? Because you're already screwing the White House up. When did you screw anything else up when it comes to the NFL?
San Francisco quarterback.
The New Orleans Talk Network.
I'm Bankboy Recite, host of FanView on the New Orleans Talk Network, inviting everyone to take us wherever you go by downloading New Orleans Talk Network app. That is NOTN. Install it to your phone, and we'll be right there with you wherever you go. You can stay updated with all the news 24 hours a day. Once again, I'm your host, Bankboy Recite on FanView. Check us out online, www.neworleanstalknetwork.com.
Turn down for what? Yeah, man. Welcome back, everyone. This is FanView, Real Fans Talk Sports on New Orleans Talk Network. Again, check us out on www.neworleanstalknetwork.com. New Orleans Talk Network is just not a show about sports. We're the number one show here for alternative news here in New Orleans. We got social, we got politics, we got so many different shows here that we have here on New Orleans Talk Network. So check us out, www.neworleanstalknetwork.com. Also, don't forget to download the New Orleans Talk Network app, NOTN, on your Google Play or App Store. Now, back to these sports. We got a lot of Saints news going on.
A lot of it.
Who that?
Well, first, to cover this week here, we signed Manti Te'o to a 2-year deal. We re-signed Darryl Tapp today. For anybody who don't know Darryl Tapp, he's veteran player.
He was serviceable last year.
Serviceable guy last year. We ended up re-signing him this week. We also decided to restructure left tackle. I went ahead and reported out there earlier this morning. We restructured
Terran
Armstead.
We stay restructuring somebody's contract.
We re-signed Sterling Moore.
We re-signed.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Re-signed Sterling Moore this year to a 1-year deal.
I didn't like that.
I mean,
I didn't like that.
You don't know what.
I don't like that. He's slow. He's very slow. I like corners that can turn and run, and he can't do that.
He might go to a safety role.
Well, hey, he's the only one that's still healthy.
But I like Ken Crawley. I think Ken Crawley got a lot of upside.
But he's still on the team. He's young.
I'm just saying, like Sterling Moore.
He not
like,
bad.
dude, Sterling.
You gotta think Damian Swan was getting tortured.
No. Damian Swan was having a real good year before he started getting beat up with the concussions. Come on now.
When they put him in that slot, he was getting.
Nah, man, I thought you got him confused.
SWA.
You think about Jason David or you think about Fred Thomas? Who you think about?
I ain't going that far back.
I'm just saying.
You might want to say Todd Cook then.
I'm just saying.
But I'll put it like the big news is the restructuring of Terran Armstead. What they did was they took some of his money and made it into a signing bonus so they could free up $4 million in cap money. Mm-hmm. But so here's the biggest question though, with that savings down in cap money, I think the Saints are somewhere near like $12 million, and they're going to get another $7 million come June 1st when they signed the designation for release for Jerry's Bird.
So right now they're sitting at $13 million.
$13 million.
Right now they're sitting at $13 million.
What does that mean? Do you think we can expect in the upcoming days the Saints going to be probably signing Malcolm Butler?
Honestly,
is that what that means?
I see.
Bro, I just hope we don't gotta give up a first and a third like they talking about.
I see us giving up, getting Malcolm if we do get Malcolm. But I see it during the draft or after the draft. So which means your first 2 picks will be safe because at the end of the day, nothing can happen until his tender is signed. So you can't even negotiate. Nothing can happen to this tender signed. So
he came in for a visit.
I mean, you come in for a visit all you want, but if you ain't signing that paper, they can't even talk with you.
From what the reports are saying, they're saying that they can't come to an agreement on the guaranteed money.
Right.
So
right.
But with that being, said that even with that, this is I'm go back to the original question. This is why I think the Saints restructured Armstead deal. I honestly think Colby Phoenix deal is going to get restructured as well. In the upcoming days, you're going to need about $5 million to sign your rookie class.
Sign draft picks.
So that takes your 13
down to 8
to 8, and free agency is a two cycle period. You got the first cycle before the draft.
You got the last cycle after.
And you got that cycle of, where people, where somebody fell that you didn't expect them to fall to you, and you see a veteran guy who's kind of high price, get released, and now you got room to make a play on that. Because even if you sign, when you sign, if let's say you do get Malcolm Butler, we sign him. All that money is not going to go against the cap this year. Most of that money,
like the backload deals.
You know what I'm saying? But most of that
money on the back end.
And most of that money is going to be converted to a signing bonus, which for those who don't know, just signing bonus do not go against the cap. So
that's how they free up the money.
So that's one of
the back. Toronto's they're gonna have like a $30 million cap hit.
But it is all they're gonna do is keep restructuring, and then the weird thing about this restructure is they didn't restructure with an extension. Usually when they restructure, they give you an extra year. Yeah.
They just gave him an extension last year.
No, right. But usually when they restructure to den out the cap. To den out the cap, like think about it. Breeze signed the extension, and then they restructured this deal, and they gave him an extra year, but they gave him $20 million in a signing bonus right then. So usually to den out the hurt at the back end.
Well, in his case, that cap money is going towards the last part of the year of his deals. When his deals come due, he's gonna have a large cap number, a very large one, with very little cap savings.
Yeah.
And they got to figure out to re-sign him somehow to lower that cap number. That's what's going to end up happening. They're just pushing the cap money off to the end.
I like Malcolm Butler. I think he's a top 10 corner. I might give him the 9th or the 10th best corner in the league. For what we supposed to be giving up for this kid, I don't like it. And if we got to give him our first round pick and a third from what they saying, that means we're gonna be gave up a first and a third and a fourth and Brandon Cooks
for one person.
Stop.
Stop. That's why I say
stop. That's ridiculous.
That's why I say
it's travesty.
It's gonna happen after the draft or during the draft. That way your picks are safe. Your picks this year are safe. Because this is not like if this was the NBA, I'll be skeptical. Because the NBA, you'll draft like the fourth guy, and then you'll trade the number 4 guy that you draft. NFL, they don't do that. They draft a person, they keep that person until a couple of years pass.
I'll be honest with you, and I think this deal, somehow this deal is going to happen, but I think it's just a mess. Ever since this man was not traded in this Brandon Cooks deal, it doesn't matter how this deal happens. If they get Malcolm Butler, it's going to be a mess.
Right now, the Patriots are winning.
They're winning
the deal.
They're winning.
If you ask me who won the deal,
the Patriots.
The Patriots won.
The Patriots won the offseason. When you get a premier pass rusher for a 4th round pick, and you get their 2nd round pick with it, and then you get one of the young up and coming receivers, and he's gonna look in your system. Well, I think he's not. I always thought Brandon Cooks would be like probably the best slot receiver if he had the chance to be put in the slot. Well, guess what? He's going to get that chance right now. So
do you know what he's going to do with Tom Brady?
A lot.
Look.
With Gronk, like tearing everything up under the middle, underneath, and then Cooks is just going to be roaming free, one on bum against safeties, against linebackers. He is going to have a ball. next year. And I'm gonna tell you what. I'm not mad that we parted ways with him. I'm just hoping to God for the life of me
that we don't play.
We do play. It'd be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, right.
But what I'm saying is,
I'm talking like regular season.
No, they don't play the regular season.
The schedule ain't been released yet.
But I think
the teams have been played.
Yeah,
not when they play.
Right,
they know who they playing.
Right. But what I was about to say was, I just hope with the Malcolm Butler situation, what they want for Malcolm Butler, I just hope Mickey Loomis is not that stupid. And if he is, they might well go ahead and give him his walking papers. Just go ahead and hire me. Just go ahead and hire me, because I can make a better decision than that.
Man, look,
this is becoming a mess.
Go ahead and hire me.
What's
in my resume too?
So, to be honest,
Tom got a little kids all the time. I consider the Tom.
His wife.
His wife don't know what she doing.
The daughter.
The daughter greedy.
2 off.
Daughter trying to get a grandpa for a daddy for all his money.
Two signings that we made this all season really has me scratching my head.
Manti Te'o.
That's one. Cause this is why. Look, you got you got Stephon Anthony, who's proven he can do it in the middle. Put the ball in the middle.
They moved him to the wheel.
Put
I
him
just don't
in
understand
the
why
middle.
they moved him to wheel. Moving back to Mike. Now, don't forget about Craig Robinson. Now we still got him.
Right.
He was a tackling machine last year.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But put that man child back where he wrecked havoc at. Then you not only, and this is the reason why I have a problem with the Ancho and the Manti Te'o signing. You're coming off of injury seasons. Why would you put that? If you're quote unquote one of the main reasons why you trade Cook because you were supposed to get Butler, but then also on top of that, you quote unquote told your fan base that you're in the win now state. Okay, win now state means I need people that proven that they can stay on the field now. Right. Not nobody that's been that keeps getting
Manti
hurt.
played 3 games last year.
And then
with a torn Achilles.
And then this my thing.
Manti wasn't productive when he was a player.
He was playing. I can't say because him and Perriman made a nasty young duel. But the problem is he stayed hurt. He'll give you 4 games, hurt 5, come back. He was going with that invisible girlfriend.
Exactly.
And the thing,
it made no sense.
The thing about you brought not one but 2 people on the team in 2 areas of need. Well, one not an area of need if you just put the ball back where he belonged. But
I don't think Stephon Anthony's gonna make the final roster.
He got to.
Man, what's in your cup? What is in your cup?
I don't think he's gonna make it,
dude. You can't look.
They're not using him properly.
Look, but they're
not using him properly. I don't think when camp start, I don't think he'll.
Anthony is a stud.
I understand that,
but see, this is the thing.
At middle linebacker,
this is
you keep him at weak. You put him on weak side.
This is one thing that we overlook right
like
now.
They do again.
This is one thing we overlook.
It.
Who in the NFL the DC don't make the lineup.
Right.
The position coach.
Position coach does.
You got Mike Lola there, who knows linebackers, who moves linebackers to. You got to think.
The whole reason why we got Manti Te'o.
Yeah, that's. Dude, you got
exactly.
Think. When he was in
probably reason they drafted him.
When Mike Nola was on Jim Harbaugh's staff, when they got Pat Willis, they wanted him at outside linebacker because he can run and stuff. Mike said put him next to Bowman. I can't think of the kid name. Amar Brooks. Put Amar Brooks on the outside where we was gonna put him, and we gonna run, and we gonna run.
Havoc.
Listen. Amar Brooks, Bowman, Patrick Willis, and Alden Smith. Man, that was unfair.
And it was
Justice Smith on the D line. Go block.
That's what before they got Alden Smith. They had Manny Lawson.
They're trying to move on from
Manny Lawson.
And the thing about them, the Amar Brooks and Bowman, man, they could run.
Yeah.
They could run.
So
you remember the interception he caught in the NFC Championship game against Seattle?
Yes.
Over the middle, that's when he tore his
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was an unbelievable interception.
But see, and that's why I say that's the type of person. That's the type of person that Mike know this. So maybe Mike comes in there and say, you know what, Stephon's back in the middle.
Yeah, but now you got how many middle linebackers you gonna have now?
You just got Craig Robinson, Manti Te'o, and Stephon Anthony. That's it.
Klein play.
He's a hybrid. When they
he the one came in for Kuechly.
Right. Yeah. But see, when you got another,
he gonna be great. He gonna be phenomenal for special teams.
But one thing too, when Carolina was running at 3-4, Klein was their starting outside linebacker, and he produced. It's just that when they changed DCs and they went to that four lineman front, it was either beat out Thomas Davis or beat out Kuechly. Two studs.
Well, you're gonna have Roberson that's gonna probably start. You got Tail backing him up. What does that leave Anthony?
That was you gotta go. They're playing the
4-3. So you only got one middle linebacker.
Well, you don't even know if they're playing the 4-3. They want. Sean Payton said he wanted 3-4.
Well, good luck with that. You got a bunch of 4-3 players.
We don't have a personnel.
Yeah, you need personnel to run that.
We got a down personnel to run a goddamn 3-4. Stick to the 4-3.
We ain't got the personnel to run a 4-3.
My man Q said Klein plays in the middle, so now you got 4.
I'm trying to tell you, he took Kuechly's spot.
Right.
Now, he did go back and look at Klein's film when he first came in the league. The boy, he was the outside. He was the outside linebacker when he was in 3-4. And then, like I said, when they went to the 4-3, he transitioned to transition to the middle.
Now I'm just looking at all these signings of middle linebacker. It sounds like if Stephon Anthony don't learn how to play weak side, he's out.
Don't hurt the look. You drafted him.
He still got 2 years left on his contract.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not out, but
I'm saying
right. What I'm saying is
you can't release him because you can release him, but you're gonna go into the dead money situation again, and he gonna go to a team, gonna put him in middle linebacker, and they gonna kill you. You know that's one of the problems about it.
I'm just not really all excited about what they're trying to do here as it Saints. Why is my phone doing that?
It all come down to this, bro.
You must got an Apple.
Our signings
I do.
now, I'm not pleased with our signings. With all the cap room we got, I'm not pleased with the signings we made right now. But I'm gonna tell you this: it's imperative that we sign a pass rusher.
Correct.
I think we gotta get a veteran pass rusher, either trade for one or sign
one.
And we have to draft at least 2 real good pass rushers.
Look, this is my thing. You got one person out there. Right, that gotta be something. It ain't me. Yeah, but my thing is, you got somebody out there right now that will help you out right now as a better pass rusher than anybody you got on your team. Go get Elvis Dumerville.
Nah.
Man, I'm telling you.
Too old.
No.
Too old,
man. Listen, that's the problem. That's what they got Lauren Knight. He saw what happened to Lauren Knight.
Too old.
This is the thing.
Bad.
Look, think about it like this.
Younger.
Think about it. This is the thing. Ain't no young pass rusher out there right now. You go get this one. Think about when we won the Super Bowl. Did Bobby McCray play every snap? No. He was old, right? Right. But he got what he did. He was a pass rusher. You bring that boy, that's the thing. We don't even got the people to just do a situational pass rush.
I just think
you got to start somewhere.
Because I showing him don't believe in Kikaha.
Man, he can't play.
He can't.
I don't think he gonna make the team.
Look, then on top of that, you talking about I've been hearing for the past two off season that David Tull is supposed to be, and
Tennessee Chattanooga. He was a hound in college. I think he was defensive player of the year.
Yeah, in his conference,
but I've never seen him on the field yet.
He's not gonna.
You know what I'm saying? But
you gonna have a lot of players that's on this roster coming up that in their third years, like Stephon Anthony, like Kihaha, like PJ Williams, like Damian Swan. If they don't have healthy training camps,
I'm not.
They're out.
Listen, Damian Swan, I'm not sold on it. It has nothing to do with his ability, but he's had like 3 or 4
he can't play
concussion, and he might not even know who me and you are if he sees
right.
You know what I'm saying?
He might
know
pull
who his mom is when he see him.
Right.
So he might.
Mickey might honestly just bring him in and say, "Look, we love you. You had an awesome skill set, but look, you got to think about your long-term health. Get into coaching, because I don't want you.
I'm not even gonna go there with him because he's too damn young. He ain't got enough experience.
I mean, but the thing, you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere.
Go ahead.
I'm saying you ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, look, coach, I want to make you the DB coach here. You know what I'm saying? You know, learn the ropes somewhere, go get into that field. PJ Williams, I think you got something in.
So, I like PJ Williams.
You know what I'm saying?
I like
He
PJ.
made
I like PJ at Florida State.
He
I like
made
PJ
huge.
at Florida State.
He made huge strides.
Stay his ass out of weed that chicken and shrimp.
Yeah.
He ain't all the damn time for you.
Yeah.
He ain't 5 or 6 pounds.
He gonna be the Eddie Lacy.
I like his skill set. I would love to see him and Delvin Breaux emerge this year as our 2 starting corners with Von Bell and Ken McCall on our back.
You gotta think that was our starting. Those 2 was the starters coming into the season. They just they got hurt in consecutive games, and then that started to Hey, can you play? Hey, look, you
Sterling Moore got signed.
You 5'11".
Crawley got thrown in the fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Too early.
But the thing is, that was the best way for Ken Crawley to learn, because he wasn't going. You know, if they would have kept Kenan Lewis, Kim Crawley would have been on the practice squad. Honestly, Kim Crawley would have been on the practice squad. Fighting. Not, and he went out there and he played decent at time. You know, he just got the welcome. You got the welcome to the NFL against. Think about who you won. You got the welcome to the NFL against Mike Evans, elite receiver.
I'm gonna tell you like
Julio Jones, elite receiver.
So do we sign Malcolm Butler?
Beckham.
So do we sign Malcolm Butler now?
It depends on the price.
What is your price, G, to get Malcolm Butler?
If we could get him for like a 3rd round pick.
You ain't getting it for a 3rd.
He stay as in New England.
That was it.
Stay as in New England.
Don't make a decision on Malcolm Butler after the draft, because now you got the leverage.
Man, look. Right now, as our roster stands, we 5-11. We're 5-11 team, and it pains me to say that because I'm a diehard Saints fan. Right now, the way our roster look, we're 5-11.
Well, look,
we're 5-11. You hear me? What I'm saying? We're 5-11.
You'd be lucky if you're 5-11.
No, they gonna win 5 games. You got Drew.
They'll win 5.
You got Drew Brees.
Don't be disrespectful.
You got Drew Brees. You gonna win 5 games.
Look,
it's
won 5 games.
Look, it's
you may not win 7.
Look, it's one thing to be.
I say we give up a second.
Who is it? Forgive me for pronouncing your name wrong. Jumu, Akil Page.
DJ Slick Daddy from After Sports.
Man, all right, I see you, boy. Hey, he made a good point. System corner. I think Malcolm Butler is a system corner.
Most corners are.
No.
Marcus Peters ain't.
No. Look, you.
And I'm gonna tell you,
he can play.
Look, I'm going out on a limb and I'm saying it. We can revisit this after the season. Marcus Peters will be the best corner in the NFL next year.
I don't know. I give
Peters will be the best.
I give him number 3. I give him number 3.
He will be the best corner.
That dude catch everything. That dude catch everything.
I give him number 3.
I give him number 3.
And I wish we would have drafted him, but he had so many character issues coming out of Wall.
I think he's number 3.
So that man said Malcolm Butler named Byron Maxwell.
Nah. Nobody get that bad. Nobody.
Man, first of all, Byron Maxwell, he went bad. He went all wrong when he won number 41. Boy, who you think you think you're Toy Cook?
Son, hey, and this
stupid ass long sleeve shirt on. Bitch, bag it right here, man. Come on, man.
Hey, hold on.
When did Washington stop producing all these corners? Somebody tell me when Washington produced these corners.
Namdi Asama was a beast.
I know.
Namdi Asama was a beast.
Namdi Asama was a system corner too.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah.
What happened with the
really?
No, Philly tried. I don't know why Philly tried to put that boy in that Tampa too. Look, you gotta be born in that Tampa too.
San Francisco.
Bad.
Look, I'm going Namdi in Oakland before Rob.
Man,
before Rob got there.
Like what I said at the beginning of the show.
So you think it's second round?
Hold on. What did I say in the beginning of the show? I said you have to take your players and highlight their attributes. If you know this guy is a zone corner, well, you need to run man on that side of the goddamn field and run zone. We try to be caught up in our ego too much and won't prove a point.
Yeah,
right.
Man, look,
like for instance,
that's what he do good. Do that.
Like for the Brandon Browner. The ball is cover 3 all day.
Cover 2, really?
Well, they run.
Ty Law.
Cover 2.
I want to say Ty Law.
Rondé Barber.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? We go on and on.
You can't ask them boys that he went to Kansas City, got his ass toasted.
Boy,
Donnie Abraham. They get the list alone. Charles Tillman, Nathan Vasher. Coming to corner.
That boy, Nathan Vasher.
But let's talk about Malcolm Butler. I think we should give up a second. I think a second round pick, but that's it. No other pick. Listen. That's it.
Think about the whole. Think about the whole thing of the deal. I mean, you gonna get
Sidney Jones should be there.
No, this Tre'Davious White would be there. Tre'Davious White might be there.
Hold on, what you talking about picking Tre'Davious? All right, so let's talk about. Hold on, let me ask you this. So who we picking at 11?
You got to take a DN.
You gotta take a pass rush.
Look, gotta take a DN.
The only DN they got that is worthy of 11 pick is the kid Solomon from Stanford.
He going at 2.
That's what I'm saying. He going. So Barnett, hell no. They talking about picking Barnett.
I don't want to take Barnett.
No. They got us taking the linebacker from Temple.
Ready? Which in the Senior Bowl, I must say.
I mean,
he had a good camp.
Listen, that kid had 22 tackles for loss last season.
That's true.
Look, he a hump, and look, he has a phenomenal story. You know, he paid his way through school his first 2 years.
That's cool.
And his personality is great. I'm still not picking that.
That's
11.
cool.
No, that's a lot.
I'm picking Barnett 11. So this is what you do. You do one or two things.
You trade the pick.
I'm telling y'all, whoever watching this, you need to call Mickey Loomis or somebody that's close to Mickey Loomis and tell them to hire me. I'm trying to tell y'all. You do one or two things. You either trade it down,
okay,
and get your extra pick.
Okay. Now you on page for me. Now you on page for me, G. Let's go. Let's see what else you got.
Who's best available?
I don't know who's gonna be best available at 11, but whoever's best available at that point.
Jabril Peppers.
No.
Nah. See.
No.
Now he at 32. You gotta pick him.
He won't be there.
Yeah, he was. Man, they got this boy going in the second round.
His draft.
He is. They got him. Man, look. Take away your Michigan bias. Take away.
He'll hit him like he'll be really good in the league.
Or you back? Because you don't. I mean,
I'm taking him. I'm taking him.
32. I'm taking him.
Look,
taking him at 11.
Now look, no, hell no, boy, don't apply for GM. You Mickey Loomis Jr. You Mickey Jr. You don't take that boy at 11.
See, making a comment like that,
cause
I'll meet you in a tunnel with your walking people. You wouldn't even make it to the office.
Look. I wouldn't let you waste your gas. I'm emailing you. No. Yeah, he a versatile player.
At that position,
no.
First of all,
he's not best available.
There isn't a pass rusher at 11 unless Solomon Thomas is there.
He's not best. Look,
I rather that wild card over Derek Barnett.
Look.
Yeah, I'm not picking Barnett at 11. I was like this. Y'all tripping.
Look.
Y'all tripping.
Trade back. Get you that first round pick. Get you another second round pick for them moving up right outside the lottery. Right. So now I can take Derek Barnett at a 20.
I don't want him on my team.
Man, he productive, man. He productive. I mean,
He's not worth the 11 pick.
He's not worth the 11 pick.
That's what I'm saying. 11 is too high. That's why I say trade back. Now, if he's there at 17, 20, in the 17-20 range, and then they got an extra second round pick, guess what? I'm taking him. I'm taking Stacey King, Peppers.
Wait till the Michigan Pro Day. We're gonna talk about all this.
Man, look, you being Michigan biased right now. That's all it is.
I'm gonna tell you something. No, listen. At 32, at 11, we pick best available. At 32, I'm telling you, I got my eyes set on a couple guys.
Who you got?
Adoree Jackson.
I think he's gonna be there in the second round for us.
Listen, if he there at 32, I'm picking Adoree Jackson. That's a game changer.
Hey, look, the return aspect alone.
Dude.
Who else you got? He could play.
Tre'Davious.
Yeah.
Tre'Davious White. And I'm gonna tell you, dude, the kid Davis from Western Michigan, the receiver.
Corey, I don't think he's gonna be there.
I don't think he's gonna be there.
And I ain't gonna lie, he might not be there. But I think that from different reports that I'm seeing, different articles I'm reading, they got some people saying, "Oh, he's a top 15 pick." Then you got some articles you read it like this.
He gonna be second
round.
Yeah.
So if he's there at 32, you got to pick him. You gotta pick him.
You gotta draft the replacement.
But see,
that's just the thing. It's a priority now. It's a priority pick.
I seen one that had Juju Smith-Schuster from USC falling to us in the second round.
I don't want him on my team.
What?
I don't think he's that good of a talent. To me,
second round, I'll take him.
Second round?
I wouldn't take him.
I think it's
man.
I think he's still developing as a player.
I'm gonna tell you something. We need to think about taking.
And I don't think he's that good.
Replacement.
Yeah.
Going after this. I'm tell
you you can't resign him.
He is gone. He gonna get some money from somebody else. We not gonna sign
him. Somebody put
Cleveland.
Trent Taylor. from Louisiana Tech. That's the next Junior Edelman of the league, or Cole Beasley, or whatever you want to call him. Trey Taylor, if he's there in the 5th round, what is he snagging?
I don't think he'll be there. Not in the first. I mean, the first round he'll be there.
I just got a
say 5th round.
Oh, 5th round.
I will say this.
We ain't got a 5th round pick.
I have a bad feeling we won't have one of these first round picks.
No, we got 2 firsts. We got a second, and we got 2 thirds. We ain't got a 4th. We ain't got a 5th. Our next pick.
We got no 4th, no 5th.
Next pick is in the 6th and the 7th.
Well, if he's in the 6th, we gotta get it. Now let me ask you this: is Speedy Noel sitting there in the 6th or the 7th round? Do you go out? I mean, you go out to Johnny, so you might as well go out to Speedy.
I don't know, but the trouble kid, put him in his hometown. The boy can fly.
The boy bad. That boy good. The boy jumped a 43-inch vertical.
Look, play.
Now we know his issues with the weed. We know that.
See, I mean, that's one thing. Is he gonna be a Martavius Bryant?
You gotta think about where you drafted him to.
In his hometown.
That's the problem. You have to think about where you draft him to.
You know what I'm saying?
You bring him to New Orleans.
You talking about
that's what your problem is.
He going back. You talking about him going to the 1.5. Man, what up, Speedy? You got drafted by the same boy. Here you go, boy.
That ain't gonna work,
boy.
man.
Hit that 7, boy.
You live, baby. You live.
Nah.
That ain't.
I can't.
I'm gonna tell you this, dude. If he in the 7th round, I'm picking him.
If he in the
7th round, I'm the Saints, I'm picking him.
Yeah, because like the later the round,
there's no risk.
Because I'm not letting him. I'm not letting
Worst
him
case
get
scenario,
to
you
free
sign for the
agency.
practice squad.
That's the thing. I'm not letting him get to free
right.
agency. That's one thing I'm not doing. Because I thought we should have signed Andre Roberts from Cleveland.
Man,
I thought but
no.
Hawkins. But Andre, they both
one of the best route runners.
I thought we would have got him.
He just doing some bad quarterbacks.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, but look,
you know what he'll do with Drew?
We gotta take our second break, folks. We'll be right back after this music break, real quick, fellas.
We live,
baby.
Man, I like.
Cash game. Yeah. We just come to ball. We just come to ball, party and have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. Roll up, take shots, baby, let's have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. Roll up, take shots, baby, let's have fun. All I need is my weed and my girlfriend. Told her to bring her girlfriend and tell her to bring her girlfriend. We could have a party, I'll invite some friends. I got the budget, bring the liquor, we can get it in like it's the weekend. Body shots for everybody, now she's leaking. I could tell by the way she's wildin' that she's tweaking. Now she's up on the table and she's twerking. I really like how lil' mama really do work, and she got me gone. She got me gone. I feel the urge to throw these ones, but I'm trying to keep my head strong. She got me gone. She got me gone. I feel the urge to throw these ones, but I'm trying to keep my head strong. We just come to ball, party and have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. Roll up, take shots, baby, let's have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. We just come to ball, party and have fun. Roll up, take shots, baby, let's have fun. Why y'all trying to be rap stars? Me, I make the stars rock. Study the game to make these hits. Call that school a hard knock. This for the winners and losers. Call that shit the long shot. Call my flow cafe, cause bitch, I got that hard rock. Skyrocking straight to the top, and I came straight from the bottom. And when I reached my plateau, another echelon was started. Yeah, they my PNC, when I make them pump the party. She dropped and gave me 50, but I only gave her 40. She say she bout to go hard, well I came to get retarded. The turn up is real and I'm turned to the max. I am fresh as caressing, I'm sharp as an axe. Don't bump that DJ table, homie, and there's no need to get that gas. We just come to ball, party and have fun. We just come to ball, party and have We just come to ball, party, and have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun. Roll up, take shots, baby, let's have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun. We just come to ball, party, and have fun. Roll up, take shots, baby, let's have fun.
What's up, New Orleans Talk Network family? I just wanted to inform you that we have a new mobile app out right now. Yep, a new mobile app out right now. Bye-bye old app and hello new app. Just pull out your smartphones, go to your market and type in NOTN. That's right, NOTN. Check it out.
Remember, we go where you go. New Orleans Talk Network mobile app.
What's up, New Orleans? Listen, this your man Fred, host of your #1 sports talk show down here in New Orleans. Yeah, I said it. FanView, where real fans talk about real sports. Join me, Bank Boy Recite, your people's man B, and Madman the Big Fan as we talk about all the latest sports topics going down here around the country. Again, FanView, where real fans talk about real sports.
Yo, this is Madman the Big Fan, one of the hosts from FanView on New Orleans Talk Network. Check us out on our new location, Thursdays, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And remember, this is not a sports talk show. This is a talk show about sports. Make sure to tune in.
Crown Properties Incorporated, development and property management specialists, specializing in commercial and residential properties. With over 20 years experience, we specialize in property management, tenant placement, rent collection. We also manage single group housing. We have a full-time maintenance staff, 24-hour emergency on-call services, and we're fully licensed and insured. Let us do all the work while you receive the monthly checks at Crown Properties Incorporated. For more information, call 504-366-4001. That number again is 504-366-4001. Or come visit us at 405 Gretna Boulevard, Suite 109, Gretna, Louisiana. Crown Properties Incorporated. For all your property management needs. You be the investor, we'll be the landlord. Crown Properties Incorporated.
Wags Food and Culture at 1601 Plaza Drive in Marrero, always delivering the best food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's a reason why people keep returning to Wags. The food's always hot, great portions, and it's just down home good. Call ahead to order in advance at 504-348-3080. That's 504-348-3080. And let Larry know that you heard about Wags on the New Orleans Talk Network. Call him now. Wags Food and Culture at 1601 Plaza Drive in Marrero.
Happy Merry Mondays. It's your girl, Mary J. I want you to tune in with me to Real Talk with Mary J on New Orleans Talk Network every Monday morning at 10 a.m. Then follow me to blogtalkradio.com/Real Talk with Mary J at 10 p.m. It's going to be a Merry Monday every Monday at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. You've just tuned in to New Orleans Talk Network.
Hi, this is Jill Samuel with Faith That Works. Join us today as we allow the Word of God to change the lives of people by equipping the body of Christ to evangelize the world. I want to personally thank you for spending this hour with me and the body of Christ. Join us on Tuesdays from 11 a.m. Central Standard Time to 12 p.m. on the New Orleans Talk Network. Your encouraging coach, Miss Jill.
Nobody gives you better conversation about your quality of life. Let everyone know you listen to the New Orleans Talk Network.
This is Fred on the New Orleans Talk Network. We want you guys to check out our new webpage, NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. You can check out all our shows on there. We definitely want you guys to check out FanView. But check out all our shows on NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. 3 years ago.
Only 2 quarterbacks to say that.
He needs reps. Canadian Football Services.
Only two quarterbacks to say that.
Welcome back, everyone. This is FanView, Real Fans Talk Sports on New Orleans Talk Network.
We live, baby.
We live, baby. But listen, don't forget to check us out. If you want to check out our live stream, check us out on www.neworleanstalknetwork.com. Again, it's www.neworleanstalknetwork.com. Again, we are #1 source for alternative news here in New Orleans. Don't forget, we just talk more about sports. We talk about politics. We got social. We got music. We got a lot of different shows here on New Orleans Talk Network. So again, don't forget to check us out there. And you can click on our link on our YouTube. Click on follow our show. It'll pull up our YouTube link, and you see all the graphics. You see all us in the background, and it looks all nice this week. You know we like to talk sports on Thursday. And don't forget to call us tonight if you want to get into this conversation. Not on Facebook. Call us in 504-341-8255. Now, I do want to shift gears a little bit. I know we talked a lot about the Saints this past hour, but I want to get into these pals. Yeah. It's about that time, folks.
Hold on. Do I get my I told you so moment? Or you ain't ready for that yet? Okay, I'll wait.
We're gonna get into these pals. These pals are 4 games out for the 8th spot. Denver holds that spot. They got a lucky win against Cleveland last night.
Lucky.
No.
They weren't supposed to win.
No, Denver went out there.
Man, Cleveland coasting, man. Coasting, man.
They don't care.
Just like the Rockets gonna coast tomorrow when they play the Pels. They can't get to the second spot, and they'll have to really just go on a
landslide to lose the third spot.
So the Pels gonna win tomorrow, and if all you bettors out there. And put it all on the line. Put all your income tax on the line.
Put your rent money.
4 games out of the 8th spot. Then you got 3 games out from Portland, and I think they're a game behind Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Now they played Denver 3 times head to head.
Two more.
No, they played Denver 3.
You sure?
I'm positive. I saw the schedule. They played twice on the. They played Denver twice on the road and 1 at home.
Okay.
They played the last game of the season. They played Portland, and they got one. And they got Dallas also at home next week. So that's 5 games there.
And you know.
And if they win 5 of those games,
Portland locked in. So they key players ain't gonna play.
No, they're not locked in.
They're locked in the playoffs.
No, they're not. Portland is a 9 seed right now. They are not locked in. They're behind Denver. They are not in. They are not in.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
But Booby had 41 the other night.
I know the Warriors.
Hold on, don't talk about Booby. You ain't do. You can't talk about Booby. Hey, that boy Fred is not allowed to talk about Booby on the show.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. The Warriors probably sitting there like this. Please don't let the Pels get in the playoffs. They don't want to see that because they don't have their front line is trash.
Yeah,
I can find their front line on aisle 12 in Romans. The toilet paper aisle. I'm telling you, they front line bad. They do not want to see Andy Davis and Boogie
not together.
In the playoffs, bro. I'm telling you,
not together.
And the way your boy Crawford looking right now.
Mm-hmm. I was at the game Sunday night when they played the Trailblazers, and the people, y'all probably seen a lot of my videos I put up on our page. But bro, Jordan Crawford, that 4th quarter, it's like 9 straight.
It's a reason why. There's a reason why he didn't get a second 10-day contract. He just went ahead and got the 2-year.
2-year deal.
There's a reason why.
Get this over with.
There's a reason why.
We're not gonna play behind this. 2-year deal. AD looked good, but Booby Cousins dribble too much.
Man, go ahead and give it to us, Fred. Go ahead and give it to us, Fred.
Too much.
Go ahead and give it to us, Fred.
Because I think you got a personal vendetta toward Boogie.
I don't have a personal vendetta.
It sounds like it. Because ever since he got here, you have nothing good to say about
I told y'all the Boogie.
I told Nancy.
Hold on.
Here's the problem.
Hold on. For those who didn't catch FanView, I'm gonna give you a 5-second recap of his video when the trade happened All-Star Weekend. This is a bad move.
Yes.
It's a bad business move. Boogie and AD would not work.
Not work.
Fast forward to the day.
Now,
what Boogie dropped last night?
41 points. Ain't dribbling too much.
Look, if they get in the playoffs, I better not see you at the game. I better not see you nowhere in the smoothie. Because if I see you, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find the security. Escort Mr. Brandon Fred Jones out of here.
Because he's a terrorist right now.
Yeah. I'm not against the Pelicans.
I might tell him he got a bomb in the building.
Yeah, no, I'm not against
Pelicans. Bomb in the building.
Listen.
I might tell him. Because you've been hating on Boogie ever since he got here.
Because He stands at the top of the key too much. And every time he get the ball, I don't need you shooting threes.
He can knock it down.
I don't need you shooting threes.
But you gotta.
If it ain't 5 seconds left of the clock, I don't need you shooting them.
What you mean 5? That's a bad shot.
That's my point. That means I need you down low. I need you getting to the basket.
He's versatile.
You realize
he can get you buckets outside from 19 feet.
And that's why they lost. That's why they lost. Out of 13 games he's been here, that's why they lost 8 of them.
Well, hold on. You can't do that. Hold on. First of all,
dribbling at the top of the key, trying to come to the lane.
Hold on.
Why is he up here?
First of all,
now if you get him to this spot down low, if you get him to the spot, I understand. But when they run their offense, they try to get him about the top of the key, and they want him to make a play.
Hold on.
That's not how.
First of all, the way plays work, that's not the player. That's the coach.
Thank you.
That coach called the play. The coach called the play.
Gentry.
Coach called the play.
Damn job in the first place.
They here now. Bring back money.
Guess what? You need to be walking papers after the game, after the season over.
Catch that ball on Chopper Tools. Don't even
get mine if you got to.
Look.
Okay.
Whichever.
Gentry bad and he been bad. I don't know why we brought him. How you bring somebody that got a losing record?
As the head coach.
As a head coach.
And
they ain't talking about he went to the conference final. Man, that was Dan Tony team, man.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. That was
yes.
Dan Tony team.
Yes.
I just don't like the pairing of Boobie Cousins and Anthony Davis together on the court at the same time. I think they have to find a lineup to where Boobie Cousins is on the court and Anthony Davis is on the court, but they're not on the court together. Meaning that when you see them on the court together, it looks like it's clogged up and they're trying to space the floor. And Boobie Cousins is always at the 3-point line.
Right.
He's always standing there. I was at the game. I'm sitting there watching. Thought he just standing there, and it's not his fault. But because they're trying to create spacing. Then when they do get in the ball, he's trying to dribble the ball, and it's like, okay, that ain't gonna work. He needs to find a spot. But the problem is you got 2 big men who the most athletic big men in the league at their positions, and you're trying to find them the ball, and it doesn't work. Now they've won the past 5 or 6 games, so they start to see that some kind of flow going.
You can't.
But it's still hard to figure this out.
You know what I'm saying? You can't say it don't work because guess what? When you think about it like this: LeBron James, when LeBron and Chris Bosh went to the Heat, they lost their first couple of games.
Right.
It takes a while.
What you mean? They lost to the damn Mavericks.
No.
2 in the finals.
No, I'm not talking about the finals. I'm talking about
I'm just saying. I thought they was gonna sweep the goddamn Mavericks.
I'm talking like when it first happened. Boom. It just don't like. I don't care. I don't care who come over here.
Thank you.
It just don't click right in there. You gotta learn this person outside of the all-star situation. Outside where it's just gonna be no defense gonna be playing. It's no set calls.
Right.
It's just we out here we street balling. So you got.
But you see that a lot when you watch them play.
Listen, this the bottom line, and I watch the Pels closely. I'm not a Pelicans fan, by the way. I want y'all to let y'all know that. I'm a Rockets fan. Been a Rockets fan since King the Dream. We went 94 and 95 back to back in the Jordan era. But that's neither here nor there. What they need to do is we need to let Drew Holiday have a ball in his hand most of the time. We need to let him facilitate the offense. Right. We need to let him make the decisions and orchestrate where they need to be and put them in their positions to be most successful. When we letting Anthony Davis and Boogie
bring the ball up,
the court like that, like if it's on a break, if you want to take the ball because they're capable of doing it,
right?
I have no problem with that. But for the most part, Drew needs to be orchestrating his offense.
Him or Tim Frazier.
Listen. Tim Frazier, I think he's a great guy. But he has no business being on that roster.
He no business being in the league.
I would rather Bo McCallum from O'Para Walker on the Pelicans roster.
Right.
But anyway, they need to let Drew handle most of the ball handling responsibilities for this team, and I think they'll find themselves in better position to win games down the stretch. Because Drew, I'm gonna tell you something. I've been having a serious issue with his defense, his effort on defense as of late.
Yeah.
But offensively, the kid can go. The kid he can knock down the mid range. He can knock down the 3-pointer. He can find teammates. He makes good decisions. He has high basketball IQ.
But
so I think that's our best.
Because they're trying to figure how to figure these things out. You have a lot of turnovers.
Right.
When
like I say, Alvin Gentry, I think he is the root of this problem.
Yeah. It starts at back. And see, in football, people like your players can cover up. Like if you out there running a cover 3 scheme, the type of people you out there can cover up for the holes in the zone. Basketball, you got 5 people. If you call a bad play, if you call a man buster play on offense and they sitting out there in the zone, guess what? You ain't gonna be able to penetrate. Ain't no pick and roll gonna happen.
Right.
Ain't nothing. You don't get no open shot because they switching everything.
Right.
That's a coaching's fault, and it starts at the top. And what I think one of the main problems that Evan Gentry is having in the Pelicans. Who the last team that he coached for before he came in? Now there's a head coach. Who the last team he coached for?
The Warriors.
The Warriors. Okay, they had a versatile guy, a big man that could come up the court, so they wouldn't. And the only reason why Draymond brings up the ball is so Clay can get to his corner, and so a big physical point guard.
We don't have no kind of shooters.
We don't got no shooters. don't have them.
A big physical point guard don't have to beat up Steph Curry all the way up the court.
Right.
That's the only reason why Draymond got the ball brings the ball up the
right.
court. And he got spoiled with having somebody like Draymond on the court and say, you know what? I got somebody that's more athletic in Anthony Davis that can do that. And guess what? He actually used to play the guard position until this growth spurt. So we're going to let him come up. No, let that boy go and get in the box.
Right.
Well, I got Boogie. He can hand the ball. He's an athlete. I'm going to let him bring the ball up. No. Go put them boys. Can you imagine?
Go get to their spots.
Can you imagine a pick and roll game since both of them get hit from the mid range, a pick and roll game on the blocks with Drew Holiday coming from up top with it?
But I'm gonna tell you something, and another thing I think that Alvin Gentry is doing that I don't agree with is he playing the jinxer more than Monty Eunice. I think Monty Eunice is more
a spread the floor offense.
He's more set to be more effective in that offense.
Yes,
more than Ajisa. Ajisa is a back to the back kind of guy. He's slower than my grandma.
Right.
And he can make a couple of left hand hooks, right hand hooks, hand up, but for the most part, that's all he really could do.
That's not.
And he's a big time liability on defense. Monty Eunice on the other hand can stretch the floor. He can hit the 3-pointer. He can hit you with the left hand, right.
The second lineup, he's a big player.
And he's a phenomenal passer out of the double team. And it's them little things like that you gotta look for when you're looking for a guy like that in this kind of offense. Because you can find Andy Davis or Boogie or Drew or Crawford or Solomon Hill, whoever has a haircut, in his lineup and knock down shots.
And you think about the key thing that I love about Monty Eunice over Agenta is Monty Eunice got that dog in him. You know what I'm saying? Monty Eunice
got some hole in him too, though.
Yeah, he do. You know what I'm saying?
But I see what you're saying, though.
You know what I'm saying? He will make the effort.
Right.
He will get scrappy for you. Where Agenta is like Agenta look like if he see if a small forward or a shooting guard going up for a rebound, that's what he want to do. The ball slap the play out the way.
Right.
But see if Zebo down there going for a rebound, he just gonna cower down. If it comes to him, it comes to him. You know, that's the problem. And he just, like you said, he just doesn't fit what they're trying. It's like when Gentry used to have a Sheik and a Gentry out at the same time. For what? Why you got 3 7-footers out there?
But it's the same thing right now when you're watching them play basketball. When you're watching them play basketball, a lot of teams, like when you talking about going against the Houston Rockets or you going against the Golden State Warriors, or even if you go against the Spurs, what they do a lot is they go to a small lineup immediately. And what ends up happening is when you have Boobie Cousins and Anthony Davis on the court at the same time, it's gonna be hard for you to play defense when teams
not really because
I think those two are capable.
AD can guard the 1 to 5. He's proven
not one.
But
not 1 and 2.
Hold on.
Maybe a 3 and a 4 and 5.
Not an elite one.
There's a lot of elite ones.
Not an elite one.
A lot.
Is there really
Damian
a lot
Lillard.
of
Damian. You want me to go? You want to name them? Westbrook, Damian Lillard, Steph Curry.
Hold on, you forgot the number one. Let's start that list.
So I'm just naming top of the dome.
Kyrie
Irving.
Oh yeah, number 1.
Isaiah Thomas.
John Wall.
Damian Lillard. Chris Paul.
Stop.
What you mean stop?
That's it.
Drew Holiday.
Elite.
Drew Holiday.
No, don't get me wrong. He's
Andy Davis cannot guard Drew Holiday.
Kyrie Larry off a pick and roll.
Cannot guard Kyle Lowry.
Cannot
guard Derrick Rose.
Man, Derrick Rose needs to guard himself.
He cannot guard Derrick Rose.
Okay.
He cannot.
Okay.
Sorry.
You just named 17. All right.
I can keep naming. My mind going blank.
That's it. You ain't gotta. Well, you've got your own boy who played your boy. He played. He's not a shoot guard no more.
He can't guard Jeff Teague either.
Your boy. You name your boy.
Who? John Wall.
No,
I named John Wall.
Hard.
Oh, wait, man, that's already understood.
That's understood.
I'm saying,
he can't guard Eric Bledsoe
Yeah, that's another one.
Hold on.
Healthy? Can't guard him.
Hold on.
He can't guard Aaron Brooks.
Hold on.
He can. What? See, that's what I be talking about. You boy, Aaron Brooks. Aaron Brooks is a cat boy.
I know what he is.
Score. You think Anthony Davis could guard Aaron Brooks? Yeah, man, he would have him in a blender so fast.
I don't think so, because this is the reason why Aaron Brooks don't attack with his speed. He just trying to go side to side. He just looking for his.
And he'll be going side to side, and Anthony Davis will be falling side to side.
Everybody that you named so far can attack side to side and go this way.
Again, I didn't even think going Dragic.
Going Dragic, he going Dragic.
Going guard that dude.
He can't guard Rondo.
But he don't have to score, so he could. He kind of like self-chip, but he don't have to score.
Boy, about to preach. Boy, look,
Dragic.
As long as that boy
points.
As long as that boy nowhere near the free throw line, let him dribble.
My biggest thing is this: when these teams go to these small lineups, I think what his offense serves best is when Boobie Cousins come off the floor first, and let Anthony Davis come out there and do their offense. Then when you exchange, you put Boobie on the court without Anthony Davis. Now you can do that. You can have him on the court in the last few minutes of the fourth quarter, and have him on the court in the first few minutes of the first half. But if you're trying to have him out there too much at the same time, it's a matchup issue.
Okay, look.
It's a matchup.
Okay, look.
It don't work.
Okay, look.
You gotta know your system. For instance, Memphis got a system.
Yeah.
Them big boys gonna be out there when it's crunch time and when they need to change the game up. Especially when the teams go, and guess what? It forces you to get out of that small lineup, because these two, because you not only you got to ask them to guard them on defense, but guess what? You got to when the ball is in their hand, you talking about a small forward posting up.
Yeah, but you talking about Memphis. Memphis don't shoot threes. When you play a team like Houston, San Antonio,
Memphis never
Warriors.
Memphis
they
never
shoot threes.
Okay, look.
They're not getting out
of Okay, look.
No style of play can control the tempo.
Okay, look. This is the bottom line. All the Pelicans gonna make the playoffs.
I think no. And it's not because I don't want to, but I say no.
Right. What you think, Ben?
So yeah.
I think they end up with a better record than Denver, but I looked at the schedules. And
how many games they got left? Because I looked at the schedule too, but I don't know how many games it is.
They have about.
It's 8.
Is it? I think it's 9, 8.
No. It's about.
It's not 12, is it?
It's 11. It's 11 games left.
It's 11.
It's 11 games left. There's 11. I remember that. It's 11 games left. 7 on the road, 4 at home. 7 on the road, 4 at home. They play Denver at home. They play Dallas at home. They play.
Okay, look. I'm looking at the schedule right now. Okay, they play the Rockets tomorrow.
Right, on the road.
Then they play the Nuggets on the road. Then they play the Jazz on the road. Then they play the Mavericks, the Kings, the Bulls, the Nuggets again. Oh, they do play the Nuggets 3 times.
Play the Nuggets 3 times.
Play the Nuggets again. And then they play the Warriors.
Yes. Right, they got 7.
Well, they should win that because the Warriors ain't got nothing to play for.
Yeah.
That's like the third to last game of the season.
Right.
So the Warriors like sitting their starters.
Right.
Okay. Then they play the Lakers. Then they play the Blazers.
Right.
It might come down to that last game against the Blazers.
Here's the thing. And you're right, because if you go look at the Blazers schedule, they got a cakewalk. They play the Lakers, they play the Knicks, they play teams. They play the Timberwolves 3 times. I seen their schedule. I say, man, listen, they're gonna beat Denver. They're gonna have a better record than Denver, but Portland's gonna walk in. Portland's gonna walk in.
But see, all the teams you named, what's Portland Street at? They backcourt.
Right.
Lillard and McCollum.
Right. Allen Crabbe.
Nobody in that front.
Don't say Allen Crabbe. Don't say Allen Crabbe.
He's part of their piece, but he not.
Allen Crabbe. Allen Crabbe is a poor man's Kawhi Leonard.
Poor man. That's a poor man's poor man.
Yeah. Well,
nah. Follow.
I follow.
He's a better. He's a notch higher.
I wouldn't. I cannot mention Allen Crabbe. Just can't mention it.
But you talking about like, all right, but
he's part of their strength.
Where they're weak at is that backcourt. I mean that front court. And you just named 2 teams that gotta wait. That they front court gives them their best chance.
But they play the Timberwolves, they're not playing for nothing.
Yeah, but still, Cat gonna get him.
Cat gonna get him. Wiggins, the team ain't playing.
Wiggins gonna get him.
They ain't playing for nothing. They gonna lose. They playing for top. They playing for top pick.
Part of me wants the Pelicans to make the playoffs just because I want to be able to go to the games and cover the games and have a good time. But the other part of me doesn't want them to make the playoffs because I want to see Alvin Gentry get fired. And look, I hate to say something like that. I hate to say something like that, but it's a business. I just don't see I'm thinking like long term, like the next 2 years and stuff like that. Like, I just don't see his style of coaching fitting what we want to do.
I don't care. I don't care if,
and we want to definitely keep him.
Look,
If you want to keep him, you gotta get rid of Gentry.
I don't care if they make it to the playoffs. Monty made it to the playoffs. You fire him. You make
Well, I just want a bad decision.
You make it to the playoffs. You better fire him.
Dell still on my shit list because of that.
Hey, both of them need to go. Look, Dell Demps might have saved himself an extra year with the Cousins trade.
Yeah, but to me, like I said, I don't think they make it. And I looked at the Portland schedule. Denver's not making it. I watched it. I looked at their schedule. They play the rest of their roster is contenders. From the Jazz down to the Pelicans, down to they play the Warriors a few times. They play contenders. They're not making it. The Pelicans gonna feel with a better record than them. But Portland on the other hand,
I was hoping the Nuggets were gonna lose to the Cavs.
But even though they still record still going through.
The Cavs coasting. They coasting.
Yeah,
they coasting.
They got the number one spot. All they doing right now is getting Kevin Love back into game time shape. That's all they doing really.
They're not playing for nothing.
And they getting JR back acclimate. What they do.
But when you break it down, when you look at Portland's roster, if you were gonna look at their schedule, man, they people play the Lakers. They play teams that are not in the playoffs.
Yeah, but
that's wins. So when the Pelicans win, and they win, you still got that same distance. They need to lose for you to catch up. They win, you win, it don't matter. So they playing teams that. If the Lakers playing for the first overall pick, you think they're trying to beat the Trailblazers? Hell no.
But this is the thing, man. The problem is, if the NBA had the system like the NFL, where the worst team get the first pick and like that, you don't know.
It's a lottery. I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? So the year that we got Anthony Davis, we wasn't supposed to pick that. We weren't supposed to get. We had like a 0.1 chance. And we got
they
it.
Found
so
they had to do that. You just got rid of Chris Paul. That was a. You lost your franchise player. Y'all don't even have an owner.
Look.
Somebody gonna buy this team. I gotta give you this pick.
Look, man.
That's a business move.
As an athlete, man, get away from the conspiracy stuff, man. We put so no. You go do so much. I would agree. So much that when you look, I don't care if you make it to the college level. Your body is never the same again.
Right.
Every year you wake up, every day you wake up with aches and pains and stuff. And it is stuff that won't go away. You put you so much in your body, so get away from the conspiracy.
I don't think the players do it, but I'm looking at the organization. The organization go out there and do certain things to make sure that you're not successful.
Man, look, this is the thing. Like
7-man rotation.
If it was a
he don't play no more because
but I'm saying,
I'm gonna give him
at the end of the day, it was a 0.1 chance for them to get the number one spot. They got it. Because look, if it was that case, the Lakers will. If it was a conspiracy, and I tell people all the time, if it was a conspiracy, the Lakers or New York will always have a Louisiana, California. New York will always have a dominant team, no matter what sport it is, because that's the main media outlets in the United States. And you will always have a dominant. And whatever team that you got that's outside the states, you'll want to keep them and bring in that extra revenue, so they will always have a dominant team. That's not the case. That's not the game. Think about like since we on NBA. Think about when Vince Carter and Trace McGrady was at the Raptors. They was a force. When them two left, they was trash.
Right.
Into this new wave of Raptors came in.
Right. Until they got botched. They had the four pick. They got botched.
The new wave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when he left, they was trash again. And then when they made a trade for Lowry and they drafted DeRozan.
I'm not trying to make it out a conspiracy, but I do think there's a business behind closed doors that happens. Meaning that when I saw, I don't think it's a coincidence that Cleveland got that pick when LeBron came out. I don't think it's a coincidence. They were bad. You talking about that kid Macron and the marketability of it. Then when Chris Paul got traded, I don't think it was a conspiracy. I just think okay. Even when Dwight Howard left Orlando, when he got traded to the Lakers, they had the second pick. The NBA got to do something, not from a business standpoint. That team can't pick fifth overall. They can't. They can't do it.
See, I don't want to believe none of that, bro.
I don't
want to believe none of this.
That's why you'll never hear me bring it up. I'll never bring it up because
that'll take the life out of me.
For a sports goal.
As a sports fan, as a sports media outlet, that'll take the life out of me because now I'm gonna start feeling like I'm
it doesn't
watching
matter.
Something that just fixed.
Yeah, it's wrestling.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's
right.
wrestling. I'm watching wrestling.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that the players gonna like if you're a Laker player right now, you gonna go out there and play your heart out. If you're a player, you're playing because you're playing for a contract. You're playing you're auditioning for the teams. You're gonna play. That's what the organization saying.
That's the main. Hold on.
They're saying I'm not gonna give you all the resources to be successful.
You just said the main thing. Most of these guys are playing for another
contract.
Are playing for another team right now.
Right.
You got like somebody like Jordan Clarkson, who probably might not be recycled. Well,
I like Jordan.
I do too. But depending on how that backcourt, depending on where they want to go with that backcourt.
Right, because they're gonna have a top pick and they may
will tell you
a guard.
if it's either Russell that's gone or Clarkson that's gone. So one of them two right now gotta come out and play. You gotta play. And then look, if they rolling, everybody else is gonna be rolling. So you can't just. That's one of those. You can't just go in there expecting to win. You'll mess around and get beat.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is when you look at Portland and say, okay, listen, if they come bring it and fight for that 8 spot, the teams that they play, because they're not, the organization's not playing for nothing. Right. So the organization come out and say, you know what? I know I got Wiggins, I know I got Big Cat, I know who my cores are. So guess what? Even though that, you know what, I know these guys can play to prevent injury going into next season. Guess what?
Well, I could see putting them on a minute restriction, but if you're in a close game, man, look, the one thing you don't want to do with young players, because you'll turn to the Sixers. One thing you want to do when you got, especially with a young team, don't show them that losing is acceptable.
Right.
If I got talented guys that can be a force, go out, think about it like this: the Trailblazers was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
They got Roy. And then they got older consecutive year. Older never played, never got to play. And then they was in the West. Roy didn't go out, like, all right, we gonna be sorry. He went out and got it, unfortunately got hurt. But his mentality was such that he was able to come back after getting hurt, get signed on, play an extra couple more years before he went into coaching.
Right.
Don't build that type. Give me that mindset to where where you know how it feels to lose, and when you start winning, you don't want to go back there, and you're not gonna let nobody else come in this situation.
Right.
And just collect checks.
And Brandon Roy did a phenomenal job with his high school.
He might be
basketball.
He might be Washington next coach.
Yeah. And then when a lot of people gave him a lot of backlash about it because they say a lot of kids transferred in.
Yeah,
I mean they don't want to give him the credit.
He coached the team.
So I mean,
if you coach a bunch of all-stars, you got to coach them. Right. It don't matter if you have a bunch of all-stars. Duke had a bunch of all-stars.
I don't think it was a bunch of all-stars, but I just think like he had
players.
For real?
Yeah.
Nigga had all-stars.
The number one player of the nation transferred to your team.
Boy had all-stars.
Man, you serious?
Yeah.
Boy had all-stars.
Look, he the one for this year class, the one that already signed to Washington, the one who just got his release today.
I thought Duval was the number one.
He might be. If he was number one, he might be like top 5. He top 5
top
for sure.
5. He going to Washington.
What's his name? So I can look for him in the McDonald's.
He just got released from Washington.
I know he's going to Washington.
If you pull up the McDonald's All-American roster that they came out with last week, the guy that's
Omar got fired.
Yeah, and that was his guy. So matter of fact, his dad was a coach on the staff too. I can't think of his name. But now since we about to shift gears to college sport, what do you think about the Wade Davis hire?
Will Wade
from LSU new head coach.
Will Wade.
Yeah,
Will Davis?
Yeah, I did say Wade Davis.
Will Wade.
Will Wade. I thought you said what Wade?
I thought they should have waited for Scott Drew.
I knew it was gonna.
I thought they should have waited. I should have waited for Scott Drew, and Will Wade did a good job with the VCU program, taking over for Shaka Smart and stuff like that. But I heard it's just what I heard. I don't know how true this is. I haven't been around the guy. I heard he's extremely weird.
He's
like he's a big time analytics guy.
Yeah, he's analytic.
Very, very like
and high energy.
Like he's weird.
He's just weird.
You gotta watch, man. All these kids from the boot, man. We don't like weird stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
And when these kids come from the NO, they be like, I don't know, you weird.
You
know
weird.
about it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that, man.
Well, the way
it may not be a fit.
No, I think it's a perfect because you got.
I hope he got some kind of ties to the South.
He does. He does. He's actually from the Houston area. So he has ties to the South, and we
he don't have no ties to Louisiana.
But you got LSU #1 graduate base which is in Houston. So it's one of those.
You gotta have some kind of tie to Louisiana. Look, we let Greg Monroe get out. We let DJ Augustine get out. We let Lamar Peters get out. We let Malik Crowfield. You want me to keep going?
I mean,
Ricardo Gabbard.
Last one they signed was Tasman Mitchell.
You know what I'm saying? I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Do you put
DeJon Giroux, UMass. Let him get out.
Well, I understand.
You want to keep going?
I understand that. But look,
Mitchell Robinson, the #6 overall player in the nation, going to Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky. He ain't even consider LSU a problem.
Look, but I'm saying, sometimes, a lot of times,
the recruitment may open up.
I'm saying a lot of times,
11 and 10.
A lot of times in situations when you bring a new coach, the head coach might not have ties, but if your lead assistant has some ties, you could you know what I'm saying you could make some move.
Who is this? He hasn't hired no assistant.
I mean, he just got on campus.
I think he need to bring Randy Livingston.
Yeah,
keep Randy Livingston.
Keep
on staff.
Randy. Mm-hmm. Keep Randy.
You got to keep Randy Livingston on staff.
Keep Randy. We got 5. We got 5. You cheat me out my 5, baby. but I knew it wasn't gonna go to Scott Drew when I heard that they went out after VCU lost. They went out and did an in-home visit with Scott Drew. I mean, with Will Wade, and they didn't offer him a job right off the bat. So I started doing some. If this is your guy,
hold on. You talking about Scott Drew or Will Wade?
No, I knew Scott Drew wasn't gonna get the job when after VCU lost and they went in. They did the in-home like I heard Scott Sloan and Chad LeBoy like he might be the one. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, usually if a team is out and that's your guy, you go ahead and get him in. You can try to get some of his recruits and all that stuff. But then the report came, when they offered him right away, I said, man, who y'all waiting on? Then the report come out, they went after Tony Bennett.
From Virginia?
And Tony, I'm saying they went after him. He turned it down, and then they got him. So what that showed me is LSU basketball wanted to go a total different direction. They ain't want nobody with no ties. They wanted to start fresh, boom. And I mean, honestly, it's like that. If you look at LSU athletics as a whole, that's what it is. When Skip Berman left, they brought in. I can't think of the other coach.
Skip Berman left as the AD.
No, I'm talking about like when he was the baseball coach.
I'm just saying, ever since he left as the AD, the things just have not been going smoothly. Joe will leave, but let me tell you something. Nothing personal toward the man, but I don't believe in him. First of all, you was at Duke. If you was that damn good of an AD, why the hell Coach K let you get out? Everybody know Coach K run the goddamn show in Durham. Why Coach K let you get out of there from Duke? That's a prestigious university. That's a private university. That's a private institution. Okay? Mm-hmm. So why you left Duke? You're bad. That's why you left. And you can tell how he handled the situation with the head coach and stuff with the football team. How he let stuff leak out when they was about to get Jimbo and stuff with listen. If your AD not doing what he's supposed to do, if he ain't on point with everything, it's gonna trickle down to the sports. And I'm telling you, the Will Wade hiring, I don't like it. I don't understand it. You should have waited till after the Final Four. Let's evaluate all these goddamn coaches. Why don't just jump on the first string smoking? You got Will Wade, and like I told you, Scott Drew, I think he'd have been a better fit. Buzz Williams from Virginia Tech.
Mm-hmm. Buzz wasn't gonna come.
Who the game we get that money? He got ties to Louisiana.
I understand, but
money talks.
Eric Musselman.
Money talks.
He might have been one.
You know what I'm saying? So it was some names out there.
I would have waited to the Final Four.
But like I said,
you just wait.
Too quick.
But this is like I was saying.
Wait.
Like they showed this, like, all right, when Skip Bourbon stopped coaching baseball.
Come on,
they brought somebody in that had ties to the LSU program. Then work out, bam, they go get Pete Maneri. You know, he's a coach. No LSU ties there. Boom, worked out perfect. Okay, then you look at football. You know, you brought in Les Miles, who didn't have none, didn't pan out like you wanted. So it was like, all right, new direction. We're not gonna go in this type of coaching style. Right. We need somebody up tempo, high energy. That's what we want. Cause we had two coaches back to back who like Saban, no energy. Les, when he first started out, when he was the Mad Hatter, high energy. Then he got comfortable. It was like, then you got somebody who will be in the casket. You know, talking about some hold that tiger. You know what I'm saying? He just, that's just the high energy. And so when so you go, once Dale left, I can't think of the guy name.
Brown?
Yeah, when Dale left, I can't think of the guy name before Johnny. Who's before Johnny?
Trent Johnson.
Trent
from Stanford.
Trent Johnson, Stanford.
Who ran the stupidest offense?
Who ran the slowest pace?
Oh my God.
And he left because Johnny Dawkins took his job.
And look, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna just keep it a band. It's gonna be a long time before we see another African American as a head coach at LSU.
Oh yeah. Well,
not alone football.
Trent Johnson messed it up for everybody.
Johnny Jones messed it up.
Hold on. You say football and you say basketball. It's gonna be a long time before you see an African American hold a head coach position in LSU athletics. Period.
Trent Johnson messed up for everybody.
Well, Trent Johnson, Dale, Johnny Jones, and then when Cookie got in trouble with the with Simone.
No, Pookie,
Cookie. Yeah, all of them. She'll find though. She should. Man, come on, Pookie should have hollered.
Before we get to wrap up, final Sweet 16.
Okay. My team out.
Man, look, I did two brackets. My first bracket is Chap. I had Louisville beating Villanova in the championship. Obviously, those two teams are out. So, my other bracket, I got Kansas playing Arizona in the national championship. I got Kansas beating Arizona in the national championship. I think my final four was my second bracket. My final four was Villanova, which they're out, Arizona, Kentucky, and Kansas. And I got Kansas, like I said, I got Kansas beating Arizona in the national championship. So that's I think Kansas.
Oregon just made the Elite Eight.
Yes.
See, that's why Louisville should have
Yes.
That's why I was so mad that Michigan beat them, because I'm like, dog, y'all know y'all not gonna win next round. Y'all know y'all not gonna beat Oregon, bro.
They almost won.
Hey, but look, as far as
it was close, game close.
Far as
and then your boy, what's his name? For Michigan head coach, John Beilein.
Yeah.
Come in there with the water gun and all that, man. Come on, man.
But look,
thank you, Oregon.
He can't handle success.
Look, let me tell you this.
Thank you, Oregon.
I don't care who win, as long as UNC don't win.
That's a problem.
Because when UNC go down, that's when I'm gonna go crazy. I'm like, yep, all is well.
Duke should have lost to South Carolina, but it happened. Oh well, I gotta get over it. But at the end of the day, I had UNC versus Duke in the championship winning. But in two brackets I played, had both the same way. But Duke's out. So right now, I'll probably have to say right now, the way they're playing, Gonzaga probably could end up being that team.
Stop.
Please,
man. The people, listen.
Look,
people gonna lose soon.
Final Four at the best.
They gonna lose soon.
Final Four. I mean, elite. They might leave.
Gonzaga, man.
They gonna lose soon.
Elite Eight might be it for.
Look, Mark Few, you do a good job of getting these kids to overachieve. You do a damn good job.
They're overachievers, bro. Every single one of them.
You're not your team. You play a whole bunch of Lighthouse of the Blinds all year. It's gonna catch up with you.
Right now they're playing West Virginia. They was tied at halftime.
Bob Huggins. Bob Huggins.
They was tied at halftime.
They lose. Well, they up by 2.
They up by 2. Started the second half.
Bob Huggins.
So I
don't know.
Man,
hey, I know one thing. If they win this game here, they play the winner of Arizona.
They ain't got the guard play for that. They ain't got the guard play for Zona.
if Zona beats Xavier, then they got a problem.
They got
but if Xavier beats Arizona, they walking.
They ain't got the guard play for Zona. Hear what I'm saying? Telling you, Fred.
I won't disagree with you. I wouldn't disagree with
Who
you.
Arizona put a win out of?
Arizona, no,
they play Xavier.
If they win, Gonzaga, if
Gonzaga gotta play Arizona.
If Arizona, so that's how
I got Gonzaga.
The way Kadeem Allen been playing as a late.
Yeah.
Woo. Arizona look tough. Even though, like I said, I got Kansas beating them in the national championship in my second bracket.
But
I have Kansas making the Elite Eight, but losing to Oregon.
See, something wrong.
I had Oregon in my Final Four.
Something wrong.
I had Oregon in the Final Four.
Oregon had one of their best players got hurt.
I know that. They made the Elite Eight.
Hey, so
they made the Elite Eight.
G, got any shout outs over there?
I got a shout out, man, at home, man. That home that Tri Parish.
That Tri Parish,
man. Cam Moolah, my dog, Ernest Harvey, putting it down. He was out here training Dijon Harris, aka Scooter, Mike linebacker for Arkansas University. Who I'm telling y'all, this kid gonna play on Sunday. Played at John Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Right here from Harvey. He was training him. He was telling me yesterday how good of a kid he was and how much of a student of a game. I mean, how much he's a student of the game and how hard he worked and how they chopped it up after. And I've been having a relationship with Scooter for the last 2 years, and I can attest to that this kid gonna play on Sundays. And him and Drake Nevis,
right?
They chopped it up. Well, he been training Drake Nevis right there at GLS with Gary Shuffling and all like that and things like that, which they doing a phenomenal job over there at GLS, man, out here in Harvard. Harvard. So I want to give a shout out to Cam Moolah, man, Ernest Harvey, man. My boy been doing his thing, man. Y'all be on the lookout for that dude. I see in the next year or two, he's gonna be one of the most known personal trainers in Louisiana.
Wow.
Fred, any shout outs, Fred?
Well, no shout outs this week, man. I was gonna give a shout out to Duke, but they lost. But you know what? Jason Tatum,
declared.
That's
what he needed.
He should have went out, and he declared.
My boy Chase G the transfer.
Top 5 pick in his upcoming draft.
Chase G the transfer.
Hey man,
Chase G the transfer.
Yep. Chase G. He never went to Duke.
Arizona like he was supposed to. Should have went to Arizona.
He never came to Duke.
He's stupid.
His fault.
He transferred.
He thought he was better than TJ Leaf. You're not.
Should never. He should.
We ain't never talk about LeVar Ball, but
there's a reason why. Any shout out from the stream, fellas?
Any shout out from the? Yeah.
I got Sean Burnell, D.D. Cooper.
She that's my in-law right there, man. She want to know about. See, if you not D.D., if you were listening, and earlier we covered the Colin Kaepernick. But
look, D.D. Look, all you gotta do is go to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Click on the YouTube link. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and you'll hear the whole show in its entirety.
Shout out to my boy Spartacus Jones. His real name Julian Jones, man. That's my
shout out
my park ball coach, man. He coached me in basketball and park ball. He got the most out of me, man. I appreciate you for tuning in.
Shout out to the biggest Duke fan out there, Jay Howard. I see your boy, Jay Howard.
And that lets me know what kind of person you are, Jay Howard. You're bad as a person.
Shout out to my man, Queen Young, man. Shout out to everybody who tuned in the live stream tonight, man. Shout out to everybody who really tuned into us, man. Follow us on FanView, where Real Fans Talk Sports each Thursday. I mean, y'all know what it is. Y'all already know we come to bring it. Every Thursday. That's what we do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Every Thursday, it's going to get live. It's going to get lit. You know, hopefully next week I got some better news about these Pelicans. If they, in better, standings. If not, I got some more bad videos for Booby.
You know what I'm saying?
We gonna see.
But
they lose to these Rockets. You know a video coming up.
They gonna lose.
You know what I'm saying? But look, this your boy Big Hen signing off, man. Look, everybody be safe out there. Be blessed. Go to church on Sunday.
There it is. There it is. Listen, this your boy Fred, Big Homie Hen, man. G Sports.
G Sports in the building, man. Yeah. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This next Thursday, man, we gonna have a nice live show next Thursday, every Thursday. Y'all make sure y'all keep tuning in, man.
Make sure to go to subscribe. Hey, make sure y'all go to NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We got a lot of shows on the network. Make sure y'all go to gsports.com. Subscribe to his website. Support your own folks. That's the only way we're gonna come up together.
There it is. Well, listen, we live.
We live,
we out
for a minute.
We been live for a minute, but now we out.
We'll be live on that road up 55, man.